It's week 1 of the National Football League.
And we've got two teams who were AFC rivals for almost 25 years.
It's the Broncos and the Hawks.
And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Cade Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope spring.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Look, there are pressures that come along with being a first-round pick. You're expected to lead your team to bigger and better things right away, no matter the situation you're drafted into. But to his credit, he hasn't shied away from any of those pressures. He's been the guy they needed off the field. Now we finally get to see what he can do on it. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. So now we get a stoppage. Looks like a timeout called by the defense. On third down, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're gonna mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for them now, following the penalty. Shotgun snap to Nix. Mims with the grab. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Play action with Nix. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Looks like play has been paused. We've got a timeout taken by the defense. Now Nix on 3rd down. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down. They'll throw again. Nix. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Into traffic. Complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Complete to DK Metcalf. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That one's out and caught on the right side. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. And again, it's Smith. Connects with Fant. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Seahawks football. First down, ball at the 36. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Third down and 13.
Pressure comes. Smith. Cut out left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Broncos are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here following the penalty. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought down by Reek Woolen. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Nix from the gun. That's caught for the first. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Another run for Williams. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Bronco, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. They go with Williams on the counter, and he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Straight ahead they go with Pirine. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Finds Mims. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the Seahawks 18-yard line.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Nick's off the play action. Complete to Mims. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
At the 7-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Now Nix. It's taken in by Williams. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
This throw is caught.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates match.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The kick is good.
That one splits the uprights.
The game at
And the Broncos tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Eskridge to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Smith on 1st down. This is complete to Charbonnet. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw, Smith. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. That's incomplete left side.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. The Broncos are ready to go, and we'll get a look at receiver Marvin Mims. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That's a pickup of 9. And the Broncos will have a first down. Give to Williams from the gun. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Draymond Jones. The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Mims with the grab. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that is how you pin a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3. The Seahawks offense running out now. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. On first down, this is Charbonnet. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Charbonnet. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Well, it wasn't a great spot for them to start, but still, they had some cushion there. Pretty surprising seeing that one driven all the way back for a safety.
Yeah, that's got to be coached into every run from that danger zone. You get the ball and things don't look good, never, ever the time to be a hero down by the goal line. Go down. Get out of bounds.
Yeah.
Just don't work it so far back that a safety could ever come into play.
So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. First down, Smith to throw. It's caught Metcalf. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. They go play action. Here's Smith. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
This is Charbonnet heading right. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
He was brought down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Broncos 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
From the gun, Smith. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Intended for Jackson Smith.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
For the Seahawks.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing on first down, Nix. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Williams on the carry. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5.
Ball start. Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Nix from the gun. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So it's 2nd down coming up. Nix off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knocked so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Nix. Completed to Reynolds. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. They'll throw again. Nix. He's got it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Buckle up. It's third and goal. Williams launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos push the lead to 2 scores now. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Eskridge on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. Second and 1. Completed to Lockett. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. Smith on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. And again, it's Smith. He's on the move. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Out of the gun. Here's Smith. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. He's throwing this all the way for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome aboard to you and Brock. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Derek Carr, 2 touchdown passes, as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. It was former Tar Heel Javonte Williams with a solid first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Eskridge on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. A give left side to Charbonnet. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. Finds room to the 30. And he makes it all the way up to the 32-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Charbonnet now up the middle. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Another carry for Charbonnet. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
A play fake, now Smith to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense and looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Nick's looking to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Shotgun snap to Nix. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Finds Smith and Jigba. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing from the gun. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Escapes the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
Denver set to take the field on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Nix has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Nix with it on 1st. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later. You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And that grows their lead to 12.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. 1st down, Smith to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Charbonnet with the catch. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. The Broncos running their offense out once again. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Finds Mims. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 31-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Another run for Williams. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Automatic first down.
So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here following the penalty. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 44-yard
A handoff to Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Nix from the gun. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
And the Broncos first down.
They've got a man in motion. Williams now on 1st and 10. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He has it at the 5! And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play. From the red zone now. Throw complete to Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
To throw, here's Nix. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. They'll throw again. Nix. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos go up by 19.
Seahawks 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Eskridge on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, first and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Smith. This is complete to Charbonnet. And he's brought down after a short game.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Throwing on first down, Nix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Nix. Pass complete to Dulcich. And he drives this forward to the 6. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing here, Nix. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Stopped for no gain, and it leaves them 6 yards out on 3rd and goal. Nix looking to throw. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that's going to make the advantage 22. Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Smith on 1st down. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Looking to throw, Smith. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos offense all set to go. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Nix with it on 1st. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Nix. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They've got 1st down from the 31. On the counter, it's Charbonnet. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
8 yards to go.
Throwing now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll run now with Charbonnet. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
And 9 at their 48-yard line.
Now Smith. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
Smith back to throw. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Here's Smith. Cut by Lockett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Working inside the red zone, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete! And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the 4th quarter. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Nix. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Straight ahead with Williams. Broke through the tackle. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Hits him on the out route. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Bertolet able to knock it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. On first down, this is Charbonnet. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Smith to the air now. He finds Fant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. And again, it's Smith. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
16 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
First down, Smith to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Smith on 3rd and short. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. So the defense gave him the clock a little bit. They call a timeout just before our 2-minute warning. 2:04 to go. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Connects with Fant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw. And once again, they can't connect. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Jason Myers for the Seahawks field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Broncos about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense to the line for second down. Now it's Williams. And this one doesn't go far. Now Seattle gonna call it second timeout. Gotta figure out this third down here. Keeping it on an option to the right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The home teams and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. Setting up to pass. Charbonnet with the catch. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on him. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Intended for Tyler Lockett. Incomplete. It's now fourth down.
Here he is to throw. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Seattle.